Hey guys, the Sports Entertainer here, back with some more wrestling news. Our first story of the day looks at the WWE shockingly left out legend at Saturday night's main event. Now, former WWE writer Vince Russo reviewed yesterday's Saturday night's main event show, and clearly Russo was surprised that Hulk Hogan was not featured or even appeared on the show that he helped make famous back in the 80s.
I'm not obsessed. I'm not one of these guys that lives, breathes, eats, craps, poops professional wrestling. That's not what I do. Awesome Sauce, thank you very much. No Hogan in the Saturday night main event was a complete joke. I gotta tell you, man, I was very surprised by that. I was very, very, very surprised by that. If you're gonna bring out Jesse Ventura at the top of the show, man, bro, I'm thinking you're gonna bring out Hulk Hogan before the main event, but there was no Hulk sighting tonight.
Next up, WWE put restrictions on Jesse Ventura at Saturday night's main event. Now, former WWE writer Vince Russo also spoke on Jesse Ventura's return to WWE last night as part of the broadcast team for Saturday night's main event. And while it was awesome to see Jesse Ventura back on WWE television in a meaningful way, Russo believes that Jesse was given a script to stick to, but that Ventura did better as the show went on and settled into the role.
I'm going to run through the show. I'm going to tell you what I think they did well, what I don't think they did well. It was a little weird, man. We bring Jesse out at the top, and that is awesome, absolutely awesome. But my God, bro, the first time Jesse spoke, he was scripted, and you could tell Jesse was scripted. And Jesse was also a little nervous early on in that first segment. But once he got into the show a little bit, he was back to being Jesse. But yeah, man, you could tell he was a little nervous, even scripted at the beginning. Jamal the King, this show was boring and predictably sad, said Jamal the King.
Next up, Cody Rhodes forced to vacate Undisputed WWE title following Saturday night's main event. In the featured match of Saturday night's main event, Cody Rhodes managed to retain his Undisputed Championship against Kevin Owens. And by all means, the match was great. And it was awesome to see Cody Rhodes hoisting up that classic Winged Eagle WWE Championship. Honestly, we wish WWE would keep that Winged Eagle title around moving forward, but it was for one night only. However, while Cody retained his title against Owens after a grueling back-and-forth match, when Saturday night's main event went off the air, Kevin Owens attacked Cody Rhodes, much to the shock of fans, delivered a banned piledriver to Cody, with the American Nightmare being stretchered out of the arena. Now you guys are looking at the footage provided by Matt Kemke, so shout out to him for the amazing off-air footage. Make sure you guys check out his channel and give him a follow. But honestly, the fact that Cody Rhodes was stretchered out of the arena at Saturday night's main event has caused many fans to speculate if Cody Rhodes' reign as the undisputed WWE champion has come to a crashing halt last night because of what Kevin Owens did to him. Pile drivers are a banned move in WWE, and there's no doubt that Kevin Owens knew exactly what he was doing. I mean, Owens did the exact same thing to Randy Orton, who's been on the shelf ever since. And considering Randy Orton was written off of television immediately after that devastating pile driver from Kevin Owens, could Cody Rhodes now be forced to the sidelines with a devastating injury, one bad enough that would force WWE to have Cody vacate or relinquish his Undisputed Championship? Because there's a rule in WWE that if you're unable to defend your championship in a reasonable amount of time, the reality is that injured champions are forced to vacate their titles. We've seen it happen in the recent past with Rhea Ripley, who was forced to give up her Women's World Championship after the injury caused by Liv Morgan. And even though Rhea actually wasn't out of action for that long, it was still long enough for WWE to have Rhea relinquish the belt. And no doubt, Cody Rhodes' neck or spine injury from that package pile driver looks bad enough that he'll be written off of television for a significant amount of time, and Triple H may very well be forced to have Cody Rhodes relinquish and vacate the undisputed WWE title. Obviously, this isn't something that Triple H would want to do. Cody's the top star in WWE, and it would be a pretty big roadblock for WWE when we're so close to the road to WrestleMania 41. But perhaps having Kevin Owens' storyline injure Cody Rhodes is the way that Hunter planned to have Cody lose the title before regaining it as we head into WrestleMania 41 season. WWE probably don't want Cody to eat a clean pin or even outright lose the championship. But having Kevin Owens' storyline injure Cody, resulting in Rhodes vacating the Undisputed title, accomplishes that title being up for grabs for another SmackDown star like Kevin Owens in the meantime, while keeping Cody strong as he didn't actually lose the title. And when he returns from the storyline injury, no doubt Cody would get his revenge and take his title back. But honestly, guys, it's not looking good for Cody Rhodes, and we would not be surprised at all if it's announced soon that Cody's been forced to give up his WWE Championship after Kevin Owens' shocking attack. Next up, Kevin Owens to be suspended from WWE by Triple H. Now, Kevin Owens is likely in some serious hot water behind the scenes in WWE following his actions after Saturday night's main event went off the air. Because once Cody Rhodes was stretchered out of the arena, surely to be sent to the hospital in an ambulance, Kevin Owens was parading around with Cody's Undisputed title on the entrance ramp, making a mockery of the whole situation. But out comes Triple H, who not only confronted Kevin Owens, but engaged in a shoving match with Owens. And this is bad news for KO, no doubt about it. While nothing has been announced as of yet, we think it's almost a guarantee that Kevin Owens will be suspended from WWE indefinitely for what he did to Cody Rhodes, especially if Cody's forced to vacate or relinquish the Undisputed title in the coming days. And no doubt Owens would deserve this indefinite suspension from WWE. He quite literally put Cody's entire career in jeopardy with that vicious piledriver, resulting in Cody being taken out of Saturday night's main event in a stretcher. Next up, a wrestling veteran slams WWE for Drew McIntyre's booking. Now, at Saturday night's main event, Drew McIntyre defeated Bloodline member Sami Zayn. But it wasn't an exactly easy win for Drew, because at moments throughout the match, it seemed like Sami Zayn could have bested Drew McIntyre. And former WWE writer Vince Russo had a lot to say in regards to the way WWE booked this match, with Russo feeling like Drew should have absolutely ran through a guy like Sami Zayn.
The first match with Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn, bro, I'm sorry, man. A guy like Drew McIntyre and a guy that looks like Drew McIntyre cannot give Sami Zayn 50% of the match. It is not believable. If these two got in a bar fight, Drew McIntyre would absolutely clean the bar with Sami Zayn. And why they have a guy like McIntyre going 50-50 with Sami Zayn, I have absolutely no idea. And let me tell you something, man. Casual fans watching this show are saying the same exact thing. They're saying the same exact thing. Who is this guy, and why is the bigger guy not annihilating him? Drew, you don't do Drew McIntyre any favors booking him 50-50 against Sami Zayn. I'm sorry.
Well, guys, that's it for today's major wrestling news. Make sure you leave a like and comment, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on, so you'll never miss out on an episode. Finally, if you haven't already, give us a follow on Twitter at TSE Wrestling, and we will see you guys in the next video.